The dimension command saves a lot of time on your drawings. This will do rows of dimensions. We have dimension, which puts the dimensions in, the X and Y coordinates, the font and font size, the row numbers, so we've got 1 to 5, and then after that you can choose the number. Add text after or below your dimension, and the scaling factor, so if you're scaling dimensions or scaling details, so it might be twice the size, 1:50 instead of 1:100, you can put 2 here, and it will actually dimension your 1:50 detail on a 1:100 drawing. To start off with, we choose whether we want to go vertical, horizontal or angular. If I just choose vertical now, down the bottom left, it's going to ask me for a dimension line position, so I'm just going to pick out to the right here, and it's put a little no plot diamond there. If I go my first row of dimensions and I go dimension, I could right click and I can put in my offsets, baseline, break length and overrun, etc. I'll just go OK. And now if I just go endpoint, I can pick points on my drawing. So there's my first row of dimensions. Right click, second row, dimension, third row. I might want to put some text on this, dimension, concrete, next point, concrete, and right click, and it's put the word conc on both of those. If I want to change to horizontal now, I could pick on this same point as a reference by going N for nearest, and again horizontal, we don't want this on, so no text, horizontal, okay, first row, second row dimensions, etc. Just cancel there. When we get down to these dimensions, we're always going to have the ones which are a bit overlapping, so we just double click, and bring these values back, S for snap off, and just bring them back in. If you want to do dimensions on an angle, like across here, same thing again, dimension, angular. Now we've got to select the dimension angle. The best thing here is to go endpoint and hold the control key down, like is stated down the bottom left. There's our angle. Pick the position, and then we can pick our dimensions again. Second row dimensions, and it works exactly the same way as before. If you ever cancel out of the command and you need to come back in, choose the dimension again, and it will still have your values and the way you did it before. So at the top here it's got A, so you know it's an angular dimension. If I just go third row now, dimension, just put that third row in, and the same for horizontal and vertical. If I went horizontal, pick the point, we would now have a H at the top saying I'm doing horizontal dimensions.